Hey, what's up everybody? Check it out. I got a brand new Maverick here, just came in. It's an FX4 package. It is awesome. I'm gonna go through it real quick. We're gonna shove some car seats in there, make sure they fit, and we're gonna take it on a little ride and drive and see how you like it. You can see this has got some nice black wheels on it. If it is an FX4 package, this is in the cactus gray color as well. I've been driving this around a little bit. It is a really nice truck. And you can't beat them for the money. This one's stickers at about 28,000 and some change. I want to say it's 28,685 is a sticker on it, and it gets 29 miles a gallon on the highway, 22 city. That's really cool. Here's the cool part about this truck. This one's all-wheel drive, FX4. It's got a tow package on it. It's on a unibody frame, so it's gonna ride a little bit nicer than a traditional truck because it's not on a truck frame. And then if you look here underneath, independent rear suspension. So it's gonna handle the bumps really, really well. This tailgate, awesomeness. So it's got bottle openers, see, on both sides. And it's a flex tailgate. So basically I can take these and put them up here. And what that'll do for me is it'll level the tailgate out with the fender wells. And then you can fit pieces of plywood in there. So it's a very versatile truck. You can see it's really easy to switch these. We get it kind of hard with one hand, but if I can do it with one hand, you can do it with two, right? All right, so we got that. So that's what it looks like with the tailgate adjustment there. And then you can haul your plywood, so it'll go right in. So very versatile truck. Got some little cubbies back here. As you can see, you can put some stuff in there. That's part of the flex bed. And then what's really cool about these is a lot of the stuff they make for these, or don't make really, you can make it. They put videos out on the Ford website. You can make all kinds of racks and tie down stuff, and they tell you exactly what to get from the hardware store. It's really, really neat. This is a really, really cool truck. Like I said, we're gonna stick some car seats in there, and we're gonna go from there. But on the inside here, you can see it's got the Ford chime. Sounds so good. So you got, you know, your power goodies. This has got that slate, so it's like half and half cloth. Colors, charcoal and gray. Here's your adjustments here. There's no power seat in this one, but I mean, for the money, I mean, where are you gonna get a truck for? By the way, these start at $20,000. It's like $19,995 plus destination, of course. So here's what the dashboard looks like. Sorry, it's just starting up. So got a lot of, it looks nice and clean. This one doesn't have very much fuel in it, but we're gonna fix that. Here's your screen. You got the Sync 3. So if you Ford people are familiar with the Sync 3, it's got all the good stuff that you want. And also you can do the Apple CarPlay, so you can put your maps on there and stuff like that, or the Android Auto. So you can see it's got some cool accents too, just inside the truck. It's got the rotary shifter. This is the parking brake. This is your drive modes. This is your traction control, auto hold. That's your auto stop. That's when you come to a stop sign. It'll shut down to save gas. And then here is your hill descent control. So it's just got some really cool accents in here. You got your USB and USB-C. You've got plenty of stuff in the menu here for the screens. I won't go into detail. It's a lot of Ford stuff. So if you're familiar with Ford, this is gonna be a cool truck. If you do have questions, hit me up with a message or something like that. Automatic headlights, of course. There's your dimmer switch. There's your back switch. Here's something cool in the back seat. These seats come up, so you can see that they have some storage underneath, so that's really versatile as well. And then you've got 400 watts back here in a 110, and then you've got some more USBs. But the seats do come up, and there's storage underneath. It's got a flip down in the middle, 2 cup holders. Really cool. We're gonna see if some car seats fit back there. So I'm gonna pull this around to my truck and take my car seats out which is my favorite thing to do, and put them in here to see if they fit for you guys. All right, so I put them in there. One thing I will say with this one is take the headrest out. That'll help give you a ton of room in the car seat, and you're not gonna need it if your kid's in the car seat. So the headrest, I did take it out so the car seat fits. I didn't tighten them down, but they're in there, and we're just gonna close this door so you can see it does close. On the other side here, I got 3 in there. They're tight. Now see, here's the thing is the car seats I have, this is a Britex Click Tight, which I love these because they're easy to take in and out. You can see it just sits a little bit lower than the Recaro. The Recaro sits a little bit higher up. So I can fit those in there. With the right car seats, you can fit the 3 car seats, and you can see there's my base for my baby carrier, which my wife has today. So, and I did put the seat that's not all the way back up front. It is far enough back where I feel comfortable driving at 6'4", but I can put it all the way back so you can see. That's all the way back. So you can see no leg room there. So you have to pull it up a little bit. But I still feel pretty decent, comfortable driving. It's one of those things you could install if your kids don't ride with you all the time like me, where my kids ride with me, you know, occasionally, and they're mainly with my wife. You could see how this could work for you, because you could just have to pull it up every once in a while. Now I'm gonna flip them around and we'll see what they look like. Yeah, I just want to do like a little size comparison. You can see the Maverick, there's my F-150 right next to it. So you can see how the size difference. It's more like the size of an old Ranger, old body style, before they made a mid-size Ranger. And then I just wanted to, excuse the mess, but this is what 3 car seats look like in an F-150. So you can see the difference, but we're about to go for a ride and drive, and we'll go from there. All right, so we're gonna leave the dealership here. We're gonna go on the highway this one is a 2.0, so it's got 250 horsepower, 277 foot-pounds of torque. The hybrid model, the 2.5 liter hybrid, will get better gas mileage, but it has a combined horsepower 191, and that's 155, and I think it's 162 foot-pounds of torque. So you can tell this one has almost 100 foot-pounds more of torque, 155 horsepower on the 2.5, but this one's got 250. So that's really cool. It goes a little bit. I mean, it's a all-wheel drive. The only way you can get the all-wheel drive is the 2.0. So check this out. We're gonna see if we can't get on here. There's a lot of construction, so bear with me. We're just gonna go down this way, and we'll have to stop here and wait, because there is a ton of construction. Flooring it. You can see it gets up and goes. Gets up and goes. Then we're gonna go around this corner. Handles really well. You can tell it's made on a car frame, on the unibody. Man, it takes that corner nice. And it takes the bumps really well because it's not on the full frame. So that independent rear suspension is really helping it out. It's sucking it down to the corner. I mean, the corner's just, wow. This thing handles great. And the Oklahoma roads, if you don't know, they're terrible. So that gives you a good testing ground for the suspension. And you can hear the bumps and the road noise. Feels a lot smoother than a normal truck. We're doing 65. It's just, wow. I mean, you can hear the bumps a little bit, but that suspension is fantastic. You can just tell just by driving it that it has an independent rear suspension, much different than a solid rear axle car. And we're gonna get off here. So just a little trip down the highway today, but wow, I'm really impressed with it around that corner. That was a good corner going on that on-ramp, and it just sucked it right down. with that rear suspension. So just a really cool little truck, really affordable if you're looking for something. This has plenty of power. I'm not even in sport mode. I mean, we can go in sport mode and get a little bit more power from it, but it's just, wow. I'm really impressed with it. I didn't get to drive one when the trainer brought one out, so this is my first time driving one too, and I just really like it. I really am impressed with the way it handles really well, drives really good, has plenty of power. I mean, 250 horsepower. I think the old V6 was like 190 something, so you know, this has more than the old V6 in the old Rangers, and it definitely has way more than the 4-cylinder used to have. But check this thing out. If you want one of these, give me a call. We're doing orders right now. We do orders at no deposit, so that's awesome. But hit me up, let me know. You got any questions, let me know. You got any questions about packaging, I can help you out. This is an XLT FX4 package, so give me a shout. And then also, you know, it has the safety stuff. You can see it's got the blind spot monitoring, stuff like that. So, man, just a nice truck. Really impressed with this truck though. Sorry, I can't say that enough. The rear suspension is just fantastic. The way it just handles is great. The bumps are awesome. I mean, it handles everything really well for a small truck. This is just a really cool truck, and you can get it with a I think it's a 4K max tow package on the 2.0 you can get. So I mean, you can tow some stuff with it. If you don't tow that much, this might be the way to go. You're getting good gas mileage. It's a very inexpensive truck compared to trucks, because you know how expensive trucks are in the market. I think this thing's going to take the market by storm, and it's proven itself already. We had 2 yesterday. They came in, we sold them in less than an hour, and we've got, I don't even know how many orders set up for these things right now. So it's been crazy with these. I'm really excited to get to drive one, because I haven't got to drive one yet, and it does not disappoint. It does not disappoint. If you're thinking about a Maverick, this is a nice truck. It's very nice. So I'll see you guys later. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. Have a good one.